directed Blind Illusion a few years ago, didn't you?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah. So what made you go back, and how's it been going?
What made us go back? Well, just for the love of the music, you know. And what's kept us going is just writing new songs and everything, you know, like Midnight in China and all that stuff. You know, there was a lull there where there was a bunch of tunes that I had some titles for, and I asked Sandy Pearlman from Boys for Cult, who I played on the Imaginos record, right? And Sandy Pearlman produced that stuff. I asked Sandy to help me write some lyrics, and he just said he didn't really have time. So I just took that as well. I just really had to dig down deep inside, you know, and pull it out of me, you know. Like Mahakala, okay, first of all, let me just go back to the second tune, Mahakala. Bare bones of that song, I was playing with Tom Hunting when Tom Hunting was fired from Exodus. I was like, oh man, how could they do that, you know? Yeah. So I went and I was jamming with Tom, and we were doing that, and it was cool, you know, but then, you know, things just went this way, and things go that way, and it takes a while, you know, to really land a bass player, man. So one day I just, like, got up off my ass, I hope I can say that.
Yes.
And went down to where Danny Harcourt lives, because he's like the only one of us left that I haven't already played with in a band. And when I say one of us, like somebody I can live with and deal with, you know, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not that I couldn't live with some of the people, but it's like I grew up with them and always knew that someday we would have to play together, you know. So I made my way on over to his place, and he didn't really take me serious at first, you know, but until I kept coming back and back, and then we started jamming, and it was like, bam, you know. Oh, and the Heaven's Devils, I mean, like, shit, the title for that came from when I was like 3 years old, man, you know?
Yeah.
But as far as Blind Illusion and the material goes, we always would come out with a crop of tunes and then move on to the next, you know? So it was like back in the day when Death Noise was a few years old, at one point we just stopped playing it, you know, and then we brought it back and always opened with it, you know? And so, oh, yeah, right. Oh.
Yeah.
So one of these days we'll be whipping out some blood shower onions.
Yeah. David White Godfrey of Heathen was your original vocalist, wasn't he?
Yes, he was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Indeed.
And then
Blind to Hell! Fuck yeah! Old school, man! Turn it up! Insane Asylum!
Yeah, I know. That's the album, The Insane Asylum, man. First time I saw you guys live was opening for Testament at the Legacy release party at the fucking Stone, man.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
eBay.
I know. Yeah. Think about that.
You guys. Another thing that we got going too is the good shit, man. The good old shit, the good shit. That's with our drummer, right? Nystrom. He plays guitar on it, man. You know, upside down, left-handed and shit. And his son, Junior, Robert Nystrom Jr. is playing the drums. And then I play guitar and stuff. And you know, we're searching for somebody to get solid on the bass with that. You know.
Of course, the big trivia question is that at the time, the first Blind Illusion, that was the only album you did, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Same time that had Larry Lalonde and Les Claypool, who went on to be in Primus.
Yeah.
That was a real trip. You kind of helped launch those guys.
Well, you know, they were doing their thing, but you know, like that's for sure. When we were on tour, I wouldn't even like do an interview, a radio interview, you know, unless if they listened to Les's demo first, you know. It was like the Frizzle Fry or Sausage demo or something. They had like you know, four of those badass tunes on it.
I saw you play with Blind Illusion back in 1980 something, man. I got that guy. I have that album, man. I have that first Blind Illusion album.
All right. Woo!
And I have all the Possessed albums too.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
I want some Possessed albums.
I remember seeing you at the Howard Stern book signing. Yeah, you had an interesting encounter with Howard there, didn't you?
I went straight up to him and I did the old chin to the toe. He goes, oh my God, is that yoga? I said, no, it's Shaolin Kung Fu. He rolled his eyes and was like, right on, man, cool.
Yeah, so what's going to be upcoming for Blind Illusion? Recordings, touring, what's up?
Yeah, well, we're looking to do some good recording, and you know, they re-released The Sane Asylum on Metal Mind Productions in Europe. And
oh,
it's like
awesome.
They did that without our actual say-so, you know? So I don't really know what to do with all that, man. I mean, it's like just talking to them while you're about nearly broke. Okay?
And as the story is told, names and the planes have changed. So one eye looks in the past, one heart beating in the drums of gold. Both eyes are on you, and the doors never close.
Peace to everybody. Peace, love, Dale, man.
All
Be
right.
safe.